Hello everyone. Have you ever thought about the way you think? I hadn't until recently when the instructor Tony from Authentic Education, when we were crewing one day, asked us that very question. How is it that you think? So when it came to me, I actually said visually, because I do believe I think visually. However, I also feel that that's a very simple answer, because many people think in pictures. And so even though I tend to explain myself better using pictures than I do words, maybe that's not the core of how I think. As it turns out, there's many different methods of thinking that you may not be aware of, which I certainly wasn't aware of. For example, even if you think visually, do you think black and white or do you think in colour? Some people think in cartoon. Some people can think in song. Other people might think in poetry. I think that would be kind of cool if that's the way you actually thought. Some people think predominantly in lists. And it just amazes me that it's not as straightforward as whether you think in visual or in black and white or whatever. So when I started thinking about how I think, I realised that I believe I think in commentary style. I actually, when I'm really thinking about things or focusing something, I commentate what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, or explain to someone else. I'm not sure who it is that's meant to be listening, but I still seem to be telling a story in my mind about what's going on. And that's how I predominantly think, other than when I need visuals. So I thought I'd bring that to your attention today, because being aware of how you think is the start of being aware of what you think. And being aware of what you think is a big start in being in your mindfulness, in your meditations, in your language awareness, and also your own self-esteem and how you speak to other people. So if you're speaking badly of yourself and talking down on yourself, then being aware of that, you can stop that and change it over to more positive thoughts. But in order to be aware of that, you do need to be aware of how you actually think. So that's why I brought that to your attention, is just to have a think about how you think. Do you think in colour? Do you think in words? Do you think in cartoon? I think that'd be neat. Do you even think in song? Do you think in poems? If so, do you go from haikus to soliloquies to all sorts of sonatas? You know, that would be kind of fun. And once you're aware of that, you can start being more aware of your language, what you're saying to yourself, to other people, and really begin the mindfulness a lot easier just by thinking about how you think. So that's a fun little thing to be aware of, and hope you found that as fascinating as I originally did. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.